So why don't you drink enough water? Just have a look at the health problems that have been associated with the lack of adequate hydration. Pick one or two or three and ask yourself if you'd prefer them or the simple act of drinking enough water. If you stay with us for a few minutes, you'll learn. And I'm going to challenge you to open your mind and consider a new way of looking at the hidden reason you don't drink enough water. Now, we've seen all the reports. 3 out of 4 Americans are chronically dehydrated. In a study of 3,003 Americans, they discovered 75% people had a net fluid loss resulting in chronic hydration. Here in Australia, we're worse, as you can see. Now, I can go to many places, but really, what does Harvard Health say about hydration? It's one of many. It says that drinking enough water is crucial for many reasons: to regulate body temperature, keep joints lubricated, prevent infections, deliver nutrients to cells, and keep organs functioning properly. Being well hydrated also improves sleep quality, cognition, and mood. So, when you don't drink enough water, would it be correct to say that you'll run hot, have creaky joints, get infected easily, be in a constant low state of infection, lose the goodness of what you eat, and have organ problems, and sleep badly? You won't feel sharp and you'll be grumpy. So what's your choice? Drinking water or being a low-level unhealthy grump? All right, here's where you choose. 1. Continue to shortchange the demands of your body for health, immunity, and vitality. Or 2. Spend 5 minutes listening to my crazy theory about the real reason you don't drink enough water and how to change one simple thing which has the potential of changing your future health. Now, I'm assuming you've made the choice for health. Why not? It's going to cost you nothing to learn about my theory. And here it is. For 20 years, I've been observing the problem of people not drinking enough water, even when they know it's bad for their future health. Crazy, right? So, what if your body didn't actually like the water you feed it? After all, we know there is a primal template in our metabolism regarding food. Our body, for instance, responds well to organ meats, clean saturated fats, and some fruits and vegetables. Yes, I know we can argue about it, but the science has shown that our primal, our Paleolithic metabolic template hasn't changed for thousands of years. So, if our body prefers the sort of foods we preferred thousands of years ago, wouldn't it also prefer the sort of water we drank thousands of years ago? Wouldn't it want the same sort of water our forefathers drank? River water, spring water, water with none of the chemicals injected into our tap water today, water with none of the 600 plus detected nasties in our water, clean water with dissolved beneficial minerals? Is it reasonable to assume that if we feed our primal metabolic template what it doesn't want, processed foods, sugary drinks, excesses of all sorts, we will reap the outcome in obesity and serious health conditions? Of course it is. Isn't it therefore reasonable that if we drink water our primal blueprint rejects, we will not be okay with it? We won't want to drink it. We'll choose other ways to slake our thirst. And yet, nothing hydrates like water. We're talking about water our ancestors thrived on. Primal water, primal hydration, water your body wants to drink. Now, this is our wild theory. It makes sense to us far more than the idea that we know lack of water hurts us but refuse to drink it, because that doesn't make sense. Primal hydration, water that mimics nature, water that we remember. So, what do you think? Is it any crazier than taking pills to hydrate, or adding a powder to tap water that tells you you'll hydrate better, or drinking gallons of beer to hydrate even though it doesn't and can't do what real water only can do? Do you know whether you're hydrated or not? Are you feeling thirsty? Do you have dark yellow and strong smelling pee? Do you sometimes feel dizzy or lightheaded? Do you often feel tired? Do you have a dry mouth, lips or eyes? Are you only peeing a little and fewer than 4 times a day? What about your skin? Is it dry? Is it crepey? Is it scaly? Is it itchy? Is it dull? Do you have darker under-eye circles? Do you have sunken eyes? Do you have shadows around the face, especially under the eyes and around your nose? Or is there just an increased incidence or appearance of fine lines and surface wrinkles? Well, you can be pretty sure that's dehydration. Now, how's your bowel movements? Dehydration can cause or worsen constipation. You may have difficult or fewer bowel movements if you're not getting enough water. Your stool may look dry or like small lumps. Water is needed to help digest food and move waste along your digestive tract. And because digestion comes first for the body, we'll draw water from around your colon to hydrate your stools. But if it's just because your primal metabolism is telling you it is rejecting the processed, chemically treated, contaminant-laden liquid that comes out of your tap or a plastic bottle or even basic water filters, is it any wonder you'd prefer anything, coffee, tea, beer, juice, energy drinks, kombucha, scotch, to water? Your body can't talk to you, but if it could, what do you think it'd say? Help! So, is it making sense to you now? Can you see that perhaps it's not your fault for not drinking enough water? It never was a conscious choice. It's just your body trying to tell you it wants what it had before, long before, real water. Now, are you ready to look at how to reclaim that ancient water, the water your body craves? I'll be 74 this year. I look at my old friends and wonder what ran over them, and then thank God I don't look or act like that. And although I have a good diet, a good woman, and a good attitude, I believe it's the water I've consumed for the last 20 years that's kept me young. I should also confess that 20 years ago I wasn't a water drinker. I didn't have natural thirst for that most important liquid. In fact, my experience of drinking water was bloating and a sense that I was missing something. I thought it was caffeine, but no, it was the water. I was lucky enough to discover, to work with, to improve, and to actually invent a new way of having it in my life. I know you want to hear what it is, but first it's important to understand what it's not. Can you see that this theory may actually have some value for you, to your daily water intake, to your long-term health? Are you ready to learn how I've created this water? As soon as I receive your details, I'll send you the full story, and here's what you're going to learn. How we've cleaned up your tap water with NASA technology. How we've renatured your water to something your body actually wants. How we've added natural minerals your body craves in this modern lifestyle. How we've energized the water to make your body want to laugh out loud. How we've infused the same secret ingredient your ancestors thrived on. And how you can be drinking this water, feeling the love, feeling the difference it's made to thousands of customers in a week.